PHL's commitment to zero emissions locomotives embodies its industry leadership. It will benefit its workers, communities, the state, and the country.
If you live or work in Southern California, you benefit from PHL's battery electric locomotive and the cleanest locomotive fleet in the country. We connect the world's steamship lines with the nation's Class I railroads, moving goods through the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach by rail, which is green and efficient. At the recent ceremony celebrating a new graduating class of engineers, PHL was recognized for its unwavering commitment to maintain a full workforce even through the challenges of COVID. We are proud of PHL's diverse and highly skilled workforce, reflecting the larger community and including up to 25% military veterans. Plus, Pacific Harbor Line is one of the safest short line railroads, winning an Industry Safety Award in 2022.
To give you an idea of the volumes PHL handles, we handle over 3 million containers on an annual basis, with each train keeping approximately 750 trucks off the roads and highways.
You might already know that rail is much more fuel efficient and less polluting than trucks. But did you know Pacific Harbor Line is working to become America's first zero-emissions railroad? It's more than just a dream.
This is our EMD SD40, what we're calling a JR. It's 100% battery electric, which represents a monumental shift in the rail industry.
We recently celebrated the engine's arrival at our company's headquarters, and it was quite a day. We were honored to welcome the U.S. Federal Railroad Administrator, Long Beach and Los Angeles port directors, high-level officials from Los Angeles and Long Beach, our labor partners, and other dignitaries to see our Joule battery electric zero-emission locomotive firsthand. They could believe their eyes, but maybe not their ears.
It's amazing to sit here and I have a locomotive behind me that's not making a sound, it's zero. And again, it's the shape of things to come here in the St. Peter Bay complex.
As we look to bridge technologies, as we try to improve every day, the move on these locomotives of the Pacific Harbor Line to biodiesel reduced greenhouse gases and carbon emissions immediately by 50%. This next generation of technology by our friends at Progress Rail, EMD, and the great Caterpillar Company in the state of Illinois show that we can continue to move forward as well.
PHL is one of the busiest short line railroads in the nation. We operate around the clock, 24 hours, 7 days a week. And we're able to handle these record volumes thanks to the efficiencies afforded by the Alameda Corridor. It has a 10-mile underground trench that acts as a railroad freeway.
For more than 2 decades, PHL has built trust and partnerships that keep things moving safely and efficiently at the ports.
Your unwavering commitment to workforce development, and this is speaking to all of you, have allowed us to participate in this special day. Pacific Harbor Line is one of the leaders for environmental sustainability. Now, Mayor Bass and our team, we are committed to supporting programs like this and investing in people. Linking individuals with our labor partners to expand and strengthen the workforce is something we care deeply about.
You've already heard from our port director, achieving zero emissions infrastructure goals is tantamount to our future, to our success, and we're well on track, and PHL is an important part of that.
The BLE is responsible for negotiating and representing all employees at PHL. The organization, the carrier, have a great working relationship, especially with the safety programs, employees putting safety first. Both the carrier and the organization look forward to seeing the business come back to the West Coast ports. It's very evident with the new class of engineers and the hiring PHL has done, we will be able to handle new traffic and service the customers safely and efficiently.
This business relationship between our two companies was started in 2000 and has evolved into a 23-year partnership built on mutual trust and respect. And for those that are in business, you know that not all business relationships turn into a partnership, but the good ones do. And this is one of those.
Adding to the day's celebration was a new graduating class of PHL engineers.
The new engineers we recognize today are joining a group that have provided essential services through COVID. And they stayed on the job, and our new engineers that are joining us today are joining a really strong and wonderful team.
The service you operate connecting to the Alameda corridor is quite literally the linchpin of the country's supply chain. We saw firsthand the invaluable role this mode of transportation plays as the COVID pandemic disrupted our supply chains and our economy. The men and women here at PHL and at railroads across the nation worked tirelessly to ensure American households received the goods and supplies they needed.
A big thank you to labor for all that you did in terms of making sure the St. Peter Bay complex not only moved the cargo, but move it day and night. You guys never telecommuted, you were there day and night.
When we need big thinkers around the table to keep moving this industry forward, gentlemen, you've come to us at the right time, and we owe you a deep debt of gratitude.
PHL is our gateway to a safer, more sustainable, and resilient world.